Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, Zsófi and Tibor has shown the legality of our framework, and the director of EMN says that best practices and some new innovation tools are very important for the network. So our presentation is in a three part. One of them I will show you a project, a European big project, DFS, is dealing with innovative financing tools in the whole European countries. I will show you the Hungarian best practice, the Credinfo. Credinfo ensure the online things of the microcrediting, all of online things, microcrediting in Hungary. And last but not least, I will show you some data from the Hungarian network, our increasing activity. Okay. Let's start. A little bit introduction of the DFS project. The DFS project facilitates access to finance for SMEs by exchanging innovative business support measures. We are focusing the development of implementation of non-grant-based financial support instruments. The time frame of the project is 3 years. Now we are in the middle of the project. What the objectives and outputs of this project? Main objectives: to create a network and a platform for exchange and experience for the implementation, new financial tools, instruments to SMEs, and the new policy development in the European countries. The main reason of this, one of the crisis, the financial crisis, and one more is the policy development is very different in the European Union, as you know. What is the main expected outputs and results? To create, we must and we want to create strategic guidelines for innovative financial tools and instruments of support to SMEs business, internationalization and growth, mainly for one, lobbying, mainly for practitioners, and mainly for some colleagues. Okay, the local implementation of the projects or region will develop a policy implementation plan to improve their policies, and access to finance for SMEs, innovation, internationalization, and sustainable growth. Okay, what is the consortium? This is one of the biggest Interreg 4C projects in Europe. We have 26 partners from 16 countries from across the European Union. It's very important, and very big countries are in it, of course. The eastern part of Europe, the western part, the northern part, and south part of Europe, of course. What is the participants? We have in a mixed group local governments, local enterprise agencies as our agency, regional development agencies, Chamber of Commerce, etc. The exchange of experience, lots of workshops, events, and 40 good practices. And our main goal to transfer implementation in the other regions of the whole of Europe. Okay. We are collecting more than 60 best practices before the project, and the consortium has choose two main of these best practices. One of them is the internet-based microfinance management tool from Hungary. Will be transferred to the regions to Estonia, Spain, Italy, and Slovak Republic. So these countries are interested in this project and wants to introduce and using this Credinfo system in their countries. Okay, and the transfer 2 is the PIPE or PIPE in Spain program to support internationalization of SMEs. The good practice from Andalusia, Sevilla Chamber of Commerce, be implemented as region in Denmark, Italy, Romania, and Sweden. Okay, and you can see lots of information from DFS project in a website, in a Twitter, in a YouTube channel. In every workshop has its 5 to 10 presentation, and every presentation you can achieve in YouTube. If you type DFS, you can see all of these ones. Okay. And what is the microfinance in Hungary? The Hungarian microfinance network is comprised of 20 local enterprise agencies throughout Hungary. It's a network, but it's legally different foundations. The local enterprise agencies were initiated by local governments, as Tibor and Zsófi mentioned, from the FAR pre-accession program. The network mission is to contribute to the creation of employment and sustainable economic development in Hungary, and we are offer a variety of financial and non-financial programs. The most of local enterprise agencies is dealing with microcrediting, but we are dealing with innovation, renewable energies, incubator houses, clustering, support SMEs. Okay. Working with EMN, it's a very important part of our network. The European Microfinance Network was launched, as the director mentioned, 10 years ago. And the mission is the same to the Hungarian Microfinance Network, to promote microfinance as a tool to fight social and economic exclusion. Okay, the EMN set up 6 working groups. The legal working group is one of there. Take a part in this conference or meeting, and the Hungarian members of the EMN are the whole Hungarian Microfinance Network, the Fair Enterprise Agency, and the Credinfo Ltd. Okay. What and who is the Credinfo? Okay. It's a credit information system developed by the Fair Enterprise Agency and Credinfo Ltd. The IT system completely suitable to handling the Jeremy microcredit program in Hungary. It's a very important thing in this world because the online tools increasing. At the Stockholm conference of EMN, there was a workshop to show this kind of different tools in Europe. So it's a very important field in the European Union nowadays. The Credinfo system is currently used by 26 MFIs in Hungary, mainly local enterprise agencies, but some for-profit and non-profit organizations too. And recently it has been introduced in Norway, and nowadays in Slovakia. We are negotiating to Slovakia, Italy and Spain to introduce this system. The Credinfo system offers financial and development services. It's suitable for receiving and handling credit application online and for managing the complete loan assessment online procedure. Okay, and we are very glad we have some international recognitions like Microfinance Best Practice Award in Milan 4 years ago, Microfinance Recognition Awards in 2 years ago in London, and in a European Microfinance Week 2 years ago in Luxembourg, presentation of the system. Okay, and this is the official launch picture in Norway, Oslo. Okay. And a little short overview of the Credinfo system. The basic functions, the submission of loans application online through the credit web shop. Online loan assessment, as I mentioned, easy and comprehensive financial analysis of client companies like liquidity, indebtedness, profitability and efficiency. And business partners search through company microsites each other. So it's not only a financing tools, so enterprise development tools too. The main advantages of the system: easy and fast services available for everywhere, faster loan assessment, and the system can guarantee the necessary day-to-date data, and it's up-to-date data supplied to us from the Jeremy funds. Our data from the Hungarian network is from Credinfo, of course, now. Okay. What is the loan assessment? It's a procedure. Unfortunately, it's a Hungarian version, but you can use this system. It's very important for MFIs. And we have a back office system, of course. The entire international records of the system can be found in the Credinfo back office system. This module forms an independent unit with their own database, and you can see MFI, it's a very good position. And the back office system is a full client and credit recording system, so you can make some statistics and some data from it. Okay. The data synchronization between the central Credinfo system and the back office is very good. Okay, this is a software as a service, SaaS model. Like the clients don't buy the software, but they receive a constantly upload and development system with its necessary IT support, and no initial installation costs except for some minor expenses. And the client pays a monthly lump sum for using the Credinfo system, and this lump sum is depending on the number of the SMEs and how big is the system and someone else. Okay, the lump sum can vary depending on the client's portfolio, as I mentioned. Okay, this is a transferability. It's a very important thing because the best practices must be transferability, because this system is using, as I mentioned, in Hungary first, but nowadays lots of countries are interested in a system, and the system is completely transferable to other countries. We can make the languages and the legal environments of these countries, because our former presenter mentioned that legal environment is quite different in the European Union, unfortunately, but this system can handle these problems. Okay, and last but not least, some data of our activities network. The last 3 years, the total microcredit activity was more than 81 million euro, and the number is more than 3,000 of the number. Okay, from the total microcredit business development operative program is from by EU support consists maybe 95%, and the combined microcredit out our new innovative tools is more than 69%, and the combined microcredit started only 2 years ago, not the first year. So it's it's a most popular enterprise supporting tools in Hungary, and the Hungarian government is planning now that some combined tools and instruments will organize the next 7-year period, like the combined microcredit. It's boosting in these activities. Okay, you can see some statistics here, and you can see the increasing of the system. As I mentioned, in the 2 years ago, in 2011, maybe in May can start the combined microcredit, and you can see the activities. Okay, and in 2013 is the same data maybe. Okay, and per year you can see the development of this one. Thank you for your kind attention, and maybe it was useful to know some Hungarian best practices and the main activities of the Hungarian network. Thank you very much.